Do I need to hit a different thing? Oh, I need to hit sync. My bad. Okay. So this is the new Repo update. I haven't played it for the channel before, and this is unfortunately not the new map, but I do play this game casually, just for fun. I do play with friends, sometimes, but for the most part, I mainly play Repo by myself. The experience of Repo by myself for the longest time, was, I don't know, difficult, I guess, but, this new update aimed to change a lot of things, and I just was kind of curious how it impacts solo play. I can't imagine it impacts it much, since for the most part, everything added was to impact, regular, oh yeah, no, they made it so you can't even really roll shit anymore, didn't they? Just carry it back then. Was to impact multiplayer play, which is cool. I would have loved to have at least gotten some small changes for single player, but at this game's core, it's not a single player game, I guess. So for us who just kind of play it by ourselves, you know, I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't have done anything major. I'm gonna come back for that, I think. Actually, I should probably take it before I get too close to the monsters over there. Oh man, I hate low level. You know, I haven't played in a while, and my highest level I've reached is like 13 or 14. I can't remember what the last one I did level was before I lost, but the current level I still have a... Oh shit! I didn't think about it, Get out. Okay. How much is you? 3,000. How much is you? 5,000. Let's take this out because it's lighter and easier to carry. And then let's put this in. Yeah, I was so focused on talking I didn't even look. Which again is one of my biggest problems when it comes to content creation, is I want to commentate, right? I want to talk about things. There we go. But unfortunately, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I have trouble focusing on multiple things at the same time. So, like, if I'm chatting, right? I'm not doing anything else. Or if I'm playing a game, I'm not really chatting. So it makes it difficult to do commentary while also playing a game decently, right? I won't say well, because I don't think I play any game well. But, yeah. Decently, you know. Yeah, but, I don't know. Because the thing, alright, about content creation, and one of the major reasons I don't really do it a whole lot, is because... Can you please go away? Excuse me. Oh, fuck you. Didn't they change, what considers as a stagger now?
You could have done that.
Yeah, this doesn't even stagger anymore.
You could have done that. You could have done that.
Okay, I did manage to kill it though. That's terrifying. Okay, that is a huge nerf. That is a massive fucking nerf that doesn't stun anymore. The strategy for dealing with 2-3 enemies for me for the longest time, especially early game before I have grenades and things, was always those dolls. I would just knock them with it and blow them up with the doll, right? And now the doll can't even stun. Which means... Yeah, that's awful. Cool. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to see how everything else feels. But that feels like just nothing but a major nerf towards, single play. Because I don't feel like it was that oppressive in multiplayer play. Because can you go away? Go away. I feel like in multiplayer play, for the most part, I didn't loot that? I think I did. For the most part in multiplayer, that wasn't really a big thing, right? Because you had all your friends with you, so it wasn't as hard to get to a point where you could, lift, tier 3 enemies, or at the very least, like, there was so many of you could more efficiently gather items for, what the hell was that tink 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 sound? Anyways, that you couldn't more efficiently gather money to get things for stunning the big tier enemies, you know, weapons for killing them, things like that, because you could more quickly get through it, meaning you had less time to deal with the enemy. So blowing up an enemy wasn't as impactful, at least to me, right? Obviously, I'm not, like, a professional at this game or anything, so... Oh my god, it's already the cart cannon. Too bad I can't afford that thing. Yeah, I don't know. And I know strength isn't meta anymore. I know they nerfed it pretty hardcore. Why is this stamina recharge so expensive? I figured stamina recharge would be about as expensive as stamina, but alright, whatever. It's a pretty shit shot. So we can grab some health packs. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm buying. I really wish I hadn't accidentally blown up half my loot, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think with time, I'll get used to the changes. Right, the not being able to knock. I wonder if there are. Can I get the new map, please? That was like 90% of the reason I wanted to play. I think with time. Oh shit! I really wish I had gotten a strength upgrade. Okay, put it down. Gentle, like. Okay. Because I don't even know if I can lift this and put it in the cart. I must bump the door. I cannot. Alright, cool. So I don't even know if I can get this back without it breaking. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, whatever, we just leave it then. As you can see, once again, top tier gameplay. Top tier gameplay. Also wonder what. Right, finishing my thought. As I said, if I'm playing the game, I'm playing the game. If I'm talking, I'm talking. Right. There's a few things in this game I can do without thinking, but moving big items that I don't want to break is not one of them. Thank you. It all just kind of interconnects, so I guess I'm actually gonna. Oh, fuck. I meant to go opposite side of where you dropped. Alright, cool. That's pretty shit, actually. Good chance I lose early. One of the things that I rely on most for getting high level in this game, one, not getting shit-ass maps I hate, like this map. I fucking hate this map. It's too claustrophobic, especially early levels, because you don't get any outside tiles, which outside tiles are, like, the only tiles that make this map, like, playable, in my opinion. I gotta focus up a little bit harder now that I know he's in the level. Please, why did you change the roll shit? Let me roll things into carts. Alright, well, I guess that just means single player's nerfed even harder. Because now I can't even, like, move the big things back. Because in multiplayer, right, I would have friends with me, and those friends with me could help me carry shit. But in single player, I don't have that. So in single player, I'm just more screwed if I don't get strength. But at the same time, they nerfed it to make it hard, like, worse to use strength. I know early level they didn't, but I'm not gonna have 13 strength early level. I'm not gonna have 13 strength till late game. Right? Because on average, you get about 1 strength per level. So, in their attempts to make weapons more viable, they nerfed single player more. I don't know. I feel like single player and multiplayer should have different, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, considerations. Like, how mechanics and stuff work between multiplayer and single player should be different. Because people who play this game, for the most part, are only gonna play multiplayer, or only gonna really play single player. And even if they do switch between them, it won't be, like, super frequent. And for those who actually do want to kind of play both multiplayer and single player, I don't feel like it would be upsetting to have kind of, like, the way mechanics work change a little between, whether you're playing single or multiplayer, right? I don't know. Oh, fucking gnomes. This is actually pretty shit enemies, man. Gnomes aren't, like, hard to deal with, they're just a little agitating. Because what always happens is I'm sitting under a table waiting for, Headman to fuck off, and here come the gnomes, and now I gotta fight gnomes while Headman's trying to chew my ass. So it's great. It's awesome. But yeah, I don't know, I guess. I don't know. Obviously, this is only the first game with the new system, and we did get a really shit first, first shop. Like, we got absolutely nothing that was really worth buying, right? We got a grenade. Cool. Grenades are always good, obviously. I'm not dissing grenades. I love grenades more than anybody. But we didn't get any strength, right? We didn't get any stun weapons or things that would have been worth buying, or besides grenade. Pretty much we had all of the shit you would spend your excess money on, and that's all we really had, right? And so that's what we bought, except the health upgrade. The health upgrade was the only good upgrade, because one health upgrade makes one-shot enemies not one-shot, except maybe Trudge. I don't know. I don't really get hit by Trudge, so I don't really know how strong Trudge is. So one-shot enemies like the Huntsman and the Robe can no longer one-shot you, and Headman goes from killing you in 2 hits to 3 hits, which is huge, right? That's a major upgrade to your health, especially the first time you get it. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I'll throw this on here then. Oh, and like that's. What was I saying? Right, and that's why health upgrade, especially the first one you buy, is like the most worthwhile upgrade in the entire game. Because you go from, oh no, you know, things are gonna kill, some things to kill you in 1 hit, some things in 2, etc., to having 2 or 3 hits from those enemies. Right, and stamina goes barely anywhere. Like, stamina feels like the worst upgrade in the game. Personally, obviously, this is all from personal, like, a personal perspective. I'm not, like, again, a professional at this game. I don't even, like, tout to be great at this game. Oh, fuck you. Of course you're over here. What do I have for hiding spots over here? I mean, aside from my cart. I don't know which direction he went, so I gotta be careful here. I wonder if you can actually still hide under your cart. Okay, we have beds, so that's good. Okay, he's way down there. I'm gonna throw this shut. Let's slap this bad boy over. Let's try to get away from here. Okay, cool. It might respawn him ahead of us, so we better keep track of hiding spots nearby. We have the table right here. So, okay, we got gnome. Okay, cool. Cool. Luckily it didn't move his spot. I'm always scared it's gonna do that, because sometimes it feels like I know where the enemy is, and then once I get that final extraction on the way back, they're just somewhere, like, totally different than where it feels like they should still even be. What the hell is this? It's the fucking Hardlight Bridge from Portal. What the fuck? How do I, like... Okay, so it's like on a timer and then it snaps back in. Weird. I'm gonna want some strength still. Just gonna get enough throw. Another crap shop. I mean, I guess if we have excess money, we can grab some, like, stun grenades, I guess, but... Extra jump map upgrade. Stamina is good, I guess, sort of. Grab another... There's no big health kits, so not really worth buying health kits. Roll drone's worthless. I guess we buy some recharge crystals. Some speed, I guess. I don't even know if I can afford that. I can. But now I only have 2k left, so... make sure there's not a cheaper one of these. I had a 6k or something, so... I guess we take this crap grenade and... Once again. Shit-ass shop. Like, is that gonna be more frequent now? You're gonna get crap shops? Again, that's not a big deal in multiplayer if you get a crap shop, because there's at least 2 of you, so by default you have 2 strength, right? As long as both of you are alive. I guess I could do saving, where I don't actually use some of the items I buy in order to improve shop, blah blah blah, but I don't... Oh, finally, the new map. Museum of Human Art. This is my first time on this map, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know what the tiles are really, obviously, besides from some of the stuff they showed off in... Is that loot? No. Like their videos, but, this is loot. This is a really big piece of loot. And it's so light. That's shocking. This loot is worth 18,000 and it's that light? Weird. What's my 14? So I don't want to actually put this in yet, but I can like set it here. There we go. Cool. I'm honestly shocked that it's that light of a object when it's worth so much. Usually things worth quite a bit of money aren't that light, right? They can be like lighter, right, where you don't need a lot of strength to be able to lift, but to be that light, it's lighter than a fucking vase. It's a whole ass blender. Weird. Weird, 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 I guess. What is these noises? Cough. Fuck! I didn't know I needed to be careful and that I could spill my drink. Damn. Oh, this is that laser thing they were talking about. So what does it do if you, like, step on the laser? Does it, like, inform the enemy where you're at, or does it just kill you? Hi, Sir Duckington. Can I still one-shot Sir Duckington with a grenade? Let's test it. Goodbye, Sir Duckington. Yep, still can. Makes grenades still one of the best anti-duck things, because they're worth 3k. Literally, you can get rid of him for free. Because when you kill him with the grenade, it's worth 3k, right? And killing him with that grenade gives you 3k. So, what the hell? Big-ass baby head. Again, it's incredibly light. Oops. Yeah. What? Oh, great. It's a noise item. Well, I really don't even want to bring you then. You can stay right there for now. Alright, so we got a David and a duck. Honestly, oh, and a blow guy. Fuck that. There's a couple enemies in this game I despise, and that guy is one of them. What the hell is some of this loot, man? Is this a tooth or a crown? I think it's a tooth. Can't get anything up there. Oh, it's shadow art. That's cool. It's like a guy holding something. Huh. This map feels really barren, though. Like, it feels kind of empty. Oh, hey. Which direction are you going? Hope the other way, because I'm gonna go this way. It's not loot. Also, I mean, I guess it should be obvious what's loot or not, right? Because, like, things are, like, really destroyed if it's not loot, except this hot dog, I guess. Man, this is all unique loot, isn't it? That's cool. Is this a sailboat? No, it's not even a sailboat. Again, I'm not sure. Now this is what I would expect in an art museum. This is modern art. Just a collection of cubes. What's hilarious is this probably didn't take very long at all to make in Blender. That probably took like 6 minutes. And 5 minutes of that was picking out colors. Do these lasers affect the cart, I wonder? Bowling ball. This is kind of cool, I guess. Oh, here's my final extract. Step in here to trigger it, and then I guess let's head back. We might want to do the extract. We can probably check out this last room I didn't go in. It's kind of weird there's no doors on these. I mean, it makes sense. It's a museum, right? But... And they probably don't have a lot of doors except towards staff areas, and I don't really know how many staff areas we're going to see in this map, since for the most part it looks like the loot we collect is art. So unless it was like into a storage area where that art was being stored, not currently on display. And this I knew about, which is why I even thought to grab that and open it. They added vents to this map, so there's like vents, and I really hope they actually introduce these vents on some other maps, or at the very least bring them over to some maps that previously didn't have them, because I think that vent is gonna be a cool way to like connect some tiles in other ways besides doors, right? Because you could have like room tiles that are completely inaccessible except via vent. And I think that'd be completely fine. Like, I don't think that would be, like, game-breaking or... I mean, maybe slightly annoying, but I think it would add a lot of needed variety to, Did I full clear this map? Man, this map is really easy to traverse, isn't it? I think it would add a lot of necessary variety to, how we get to tiles. Because for the most part, tiles are static, right? You just walk from door to door and you just get where you're going. And that's not bad, just to be clear. There's nothing wrong with that. It leads to somewhat less interesting explorative gameplay. Because I know how I'm going to get to my next room. It's going to be through this very big and obvious door. Oops. Whereas in other tiles, it could be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I think that should all be clear, right? Yeah, completely. Yeah, no. Just food for thought. I'd love to see some alternatives to just doors, is pretty much what I'm saying. Like, because everything in every other map is connected via doors. The research station has millions of doors, which I don't know if research stations would really have that many doors, right? I think it would have quite a few doors, but I feel like there's some tiles on research station that shouldn't have a door, just like the Spell Academy's one. I don't think there should be that many doors, right? There should be doors, just to be clear. But I don't think it would be quite that many doors, where just every single tile is connected by a door. Whatever. I'm not very efficiently returning. Oh, shit! Hi, David! Don't kick me! You're a dick, David. Alright, it should still be a fairly chill return to truck. Because, again, these are probably my favorite enemies. They're all nothing to deal with, right? Duck, don't click on him. Sure, he can be a little annoying when it comes to trying to pick up objects and stuff, but that's what we have grenades for. Blower, he's probably the most annoying enemy out of them because Clown isn't hard. Just, you know, duck. Wait for him to start lasering and duck. He's like the easiest guy to counter. But yeah. Trank Gun 2. This is the kind of shop I've been waiting for. This is actually a good shop. I got Trank Gun. I got... Awesome. New upgrade too. I'll tell you that out. Even if I can't afford that strength as well. Where's that strength? 11? No, I can afford it. Oops, I didn't really get a good throw. I should really replenish that grenade though. Was there another grenade here? And if I had like money to spend, I would buy that. But I think Trank Gun is just better because I know that Sledgehammer can kill. It's just I hate trying to wield these fucking weapons, man. I'm glad they did make it so you can actually like pull it away from you now. Because in order for it to do damage, it has to be like having that air. And sometimes I'll like swing it and think it should have enough going that it should hit, and it doesn't hit. And that's just annoying. And I know people do the thing where they like spawn it above their heads and swing it down, but I don't know. Sometimes that strategy doesn't work for me, but whatever. Cool. I'll probably cut this video a little bit. It won't be like raw gameplay. If it is raw gameplay, I guess you'll know it's raw gameplay because I probably won't cut this part out either. But Yeah, I don't know. Oh, did they give the trank gun more ammo? Let's put this here. Since I've got trank gun now, I'm going to leave. How's the new tumble launch? Weird. That tumble gives you a ton of distance. Huh. I don't know if it's better than... We haven't gotten Magic Academy. This is our second time on Mechanic. We've had 2 Mechanics, 1 Headman Manor, and now we've got... and obviously 1 museum, but that's kind of weird. Do I want to go that way, or do I want to go the other way? Let's go this way. Usually I kind of felt like the game would make sure you played on each map at least once before repeating, but I guess that's not entirely true, is it? It's just something I guess I kind of thought it did, or whatever, but that comes from, again, I just haven't played this game tons. Because I don't even know if my Steam hours are 100. Yeah, I've only played this game 50 hours. So, again, obviously I don't know a lot, and I don't know most of the mechanics, but I do enjoy this game. Just, like, not a game that I, like, consistently play. Like, for a while there, Phasmophobia, I played every day for, like, multiple hours. But Repo is a game that I'll only ever play once in a while. And probably not for hours. I mean, I have done it for hours, but again, it's not every day. It's like, you know, every once in a while. But Phasmophobia I was really into for a very long time. I even, like, considered making content on Phasmophobia. I don't think I ever did. In fact, I know I didn't. I recorded a few videos or whatever, like, not, like, even commentating, just silly shit that was happening, bugs in the game, things like that, but, get out of here. Okay, we're gonna see which one's closer before we obviously decide which extract we're gonna do last. Sorry, I was just enjoying the ambiance. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's new ambiance. I just never really paid attention to it before. One enemy we want to see is the Huntsman, because I know they gave him some audio, and I'd like to hear it. Not these fuckers! These are the fuckers I don't want to see, ever! Okay, there's, I fucking hate that one. Scarecrow or whatever she's called. And we got a Spewer. Alright, let's go this way. Spewer's whatever. Spewer is just kind of a nuisance. Animal is usually fine as long as you got something to jump up on top of quick. What am I doing? Let's just feather this. Set it up in the cart. And then we can remove the feather drum. Okay. But Scarecrow, fuck, it blows, man. She's so fast and so annoying to try and get away from. And, like, late game, it's whatever, I just kill her, right? But, we're definitely gonna do second extract on this side of the map. So let's actually go extract this cart, and then we can... Oh, cool, there she is. Going the direction I wanted to go. I guess I could trank her, but I like to try and save tranks for emergencies, or if I'm, like, actively next to a pit I can roll an enemy into. She is kind of hard to do an emergency trank on, though, because of... Wow. I know I could probably pick up her head and slam her a few times, but... Nah. just extract it. But yeah, they definitely gave this way more ammo. So that's awesome. I like to see that they buff Trinket Gun. Trinket Gun's really handy, and I think with the nerfs to strength, it's important that they actually buffed the Trinket Gun. So. Didn't they add moon phases? Wasn't that one of the things that they were adding to this update, or is that next update? I thought that was one of the things they're adding this update. Where's she at? This way again. Maybe that's the next update they're doing, moon phases. Because I thought there was supposed to be like a spindle wheel that came onto screen during moon phases. Or is that like a late game thing to make the game more difficult? Right, that's not like an early game thing you're gonna see. It's gonna be shit that shows up late. I wonder if she gets stunned by this. I don't know. If I was to make a list of enemies from most annoying to least annoying, most annoying enemy would go to the headman, because I just find him stressful to go against. I know he's really easy to lose. You can like round two corners and like duck and he pretty much loses you. But it's just like when he shows up and you don't realize he's there, it's like fucking the most terrifying thing you'll ever experience, because it's just like, you know, you're doing your thing, haha, looting, open a door, there he is, you're just trying to be afraid. Duck is like the least annoying enemy, right? You just don't click on him, and if you really want to kill him, blow him up, I guess, because it's not hard to blow him up either. But Scarecrow, I put like my middle ground most hated enemy. I think she's hella annoying to go against. She's really fast. She knocks weapons out of your hands, and that's like a stressful mechanic for a game that like puts combat in as kind of like one of its primary things, right? There's like all these weapons, and then it's like, oh, I've got my melee weapon here, I'm gonna like fight her as she's coming at me, and she just knocks the weapon out of your hand, and it's like, oh, another thing you can do if you just like duck, I guess, is toilet or cauldron stratum. But it doesn't look like, you know, I didn't see any bathrooms on Avant-Garde, so I don't think you're gonna be able to do that to him on that map, just like you can. No, you can on, yeah. That's the first map that you can't toilet strat him in some way. Because on, let's just bring the card over here. Or come back for this loot on my way through towards the other side of the map. On Avant-Garde, I didn't see bathrooms. And obviously there's no bathrooms on the Wizards map. The whatever academy, this Fizzle Fam Academy, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm actually going to leave that guy, though, because I will want at least one of those guys for blowing up the enemy purposes. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, how I don't know. She just doesn't seem to fit right. I don't think there's any other enemy in the game that knocks items out of your hands aside from her and the blower. And I hate the blower too. But at least he's like really fucking loud even though he's there. You know, he fucking stomps all over the place at like as hard as he fucking can. So it's hella obvious when he's around. What the hell? Oh, animal. Stop kicking my money, asshole. Are you gonna go away? Thank you. Jesus. However, I do think he fits really well into this game's design. I know I was just complaining about annoying enemies and stuff, but I think he fits like as one of the best enemies in this game because he's the counter to hiding. Right, on his own he's not bad, but like if he spawns with guys you gotta hide from, he's probably one of the most frustrating enemies in this game. Again, Spewer's just the Spewer. I don't think he does anything. Bro doesn't even like impact gameplay hardly. Sure, when he jumps on your face it's annoying, but you can grab him like, oh my god! Tries to prove me wrong and like fucking kill me. What the fuck? Wait, he lost me. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna put card in. I actually want to try something. Can I like kill him if I just leave him in here? Nah, stay. Stay for a while. Bye, bro. I should have been heading back to the truck, but that's too funny. Oh, look, now he's back. That's too fucking funny. I never even thought about doing that. Whee! Ah, man, that actually might be better than Tumble Jump. You get so much control during it. And so much speed. Did they just add better Tumble? Can you pair this with Tumble? Like, if I have this and Tumble, am I gonna get, like, a lot of distance on top of the ability to hover flight? Now I gotta try. Let's grab Tumble. Let's grab a grenade. I should have looked to see what we had over here, but it's probably nothing. Yeah, not really. Grab another strength. Just for picking up items, I feel like strength is still like a big requirement. I think if you stack enough of this, if you're one of the like the speedrunner players where you like to do this, right? You could actually probably get no, because it doesn't start recharging until after it's over, and if you're comboing them. So can I like cancel that early? I can. That's like the kind of distance you used to get with 3 tumbles. It's pretty much just 3 tumbles stacked into itself. Crazy. Do I got any big health packs or anything I want to buy? Yeah, we can grab this one. Puts me at 34. So I got 7k left. Is there anything here with 7k I want? Guess I could grab a stamina recharge. Yeah, we'll try it out. It's the new item, new item, right? What? Oh, I've got 6k. I'm so stupid. Why did I think I had so much? Okay, let's just get a medium health kit then. And that leaves me with an additional 5k to spend, so I guess we grab just another stamina. This one I'm not going to use, this one I'll just leave in truck. Okay, it is a little more unwieldy because you go so high. Maybe that's because I'm like not pressing at the right time, but you get a lot of height with this new tumble they added. So, tumble jump, recharge this. Yeah, I'll come back for grenade if there's like a duck. Okay, yeah, it totally pairs. Just using it in the truck, I can tell it pairs. That's gonna be like one of the most fun combos in, Okay. Cool, how long is that gonna be on my stream for? Okay, that's... So moon phases is just their nerfs that they had proposed, all rolled into one. Also, what? Are now harder to knock down with valuables? Did I not get enough swing in on that? Or, because it feels like that they still directly nerfed stunning enemies with items. Because I know for a fact that that guy, the clown, used to stun the robe. Because that was like one of the easiest ways to kill her. Is you would hit the button 3 times, right? You'd always have it primed, but you would hit the button that last 3rd time, and then you would smack her with it so she couldn't move, just like you would to the clown, or any other enemy you wanted to kill with it, except Duck, but you never killed him with that anyways, just use a grenade. And Trudge, because it wouldn't kill him. But it would stun them, because you'd smack them with it and it'd be like, oh, shoot, now I'm knocked over. Is this a new tile? I've never seen this tile. This is a new tile. So they added new tiles to other maps too. Awesome. This tile actually looks like kind of like a fun tile to loot. Got like a spot up here you have to crouch. And it will add some much needed, more interesting verticality to this map other than stairs. Stairs are fine, but... well, in the end of the day, they're just stairs. Oh, fuck you. Headman? What's the other way? Is there another way? There isn't even another way. I have to go this way. Great. Park this to the side. Let's hide. Oh, cool, I can still hide here. I'm glad some things never change. Cool. I'm glad some things are still terrifying as all fuck. Oh no. Where'd he fall? Where'd he fall? There he is. Oh shit! You don't need to be so aggressive. Please don't destroy my cart. Alright. So he's down there. The other guy ran the other way. Crouching. Let's get my cart out of the way here. Let's get to a hiding spot here. Like I said, Headman is like really easy to lose, but that doesn't make him not scary when you don't know he's there. Because he's so quiet. The only noise he makes is click, click, click sometimes. And that was one of the biggest gripes with the Huntsman, is he one-shot you. Like early game, before you even had 1 health item, he one-shot you and made 0 noise. So does the robe, but the robe at least has a tell to tell you she's in the level. Because you'll hear her screech. But yeah, and I guess Headman kind of gets away with being really silent since he doesn't actually, he doesn't one-shot, he only does 50. So he's, like, not as bad as some of the other enemies in this game are. But I still feel like for the purposes of, like, unifying everything into one, he should have a better tell than he currently does. I'm not going to take these yet, I'm just going to set them down below. Yeah, they can take some damage, that's fine by me. These aren't like high value items, which is why I'm not too concerned if they get damaged or not. I mean, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to break them, right? If I can do it in a way that I don't damage it, while not having to do like a fuck ton to avoid it, then I won't damage it. But guessing I've got... Oh no! I expect there to be evac in here, but... What do we got down here? I also don't understand the pit in this room. Like, this is the only tile with a... on this map that... Like... I don't know. It's the most confusing to me. I'm not understanding what this tile is trying to tell me. Why is there just a mine in the middle of this map? Also, maybe it's because I don't spend a lot of time walking on the greenery or anything, but did they add different walking sounds? I don't think they did. I think there's always been a couple walk sounds, but it just feels more noticeable to me right now. Because I think it's because I'm actively, like, really paying attention. Oh, no. Shit. I'm probably not even going to come back for them, so I don't even know why I care. Unless there's an extract right over here somewhere. Then I'd probably come back for them, but... Okay, there it is. So I will probably grab those 2 items. And I'm actually not going to loot this room either, because we'll leave that for when we do that extract. We might actually want to consider going back and doing first extract now. We do gotta, like, play in a way where we keep in mind the fact we do have a headman on this level. Well, before I actually do the extract, I'm going to... Jeez, this map is big. I'm going to leave... No, this is a 3 extract map, so... There's an extract on that side of the map, extract on the other side of the map, and then obviously here, so... I actually don't have to go back and loot that little bit of space I haven't looted on that side. I can grab that on my way back. Where was extract over here? I've never seen the tiles connect in such a weird way on this side of the map. I've had, like, go up staircase to go down a staircase to go up another staircase. That's the most awful tile connection I've ever had. Because it's just a pain in the ass to get places. Having this table here in your truck is actually really handy. Because we can actually just dead sprint it if we get chased by headmen and hide under here. Because we can always do the stupid thing to, like, just make him swap sides and not be able to hit us. Alright. So depending where the headman is will determine where we go next. Since I don't know where all 3 extracts are yet, I don't know which one's closest. I feel like the one I found first will be the one I leave for last. Because it seems fairly close. Oh, fuck you. You can grab me under tables? Alright, cool. Well, this was a good run. Okay, he's supposed to be more... Like, he's supposed to run off and disappear now. Like, completely despawn. So, I shouldn't have to worry about him for a little bit. Or they fucking lied about that because he's still here. Anyways, that there's my least favorite enemy in this entire game. I think he's hella annoying. And is probably the most annoying enemy in the game. I think it's really stupid, right? Here comes a hot take. Here comes a hot take, alright? Here comes a hot take from the perspective of someone who hasn't played this game very long, right? So take it all with, like, pretty much meaning nothing. I think, personally, that guy... Fuck that guy. Right? Why the hell is a guy who's going to grab me out of nowhere, can apparently grab me from under tables, Right? And that I didn't even know, because I've never, like, noticed him fast enough to just hide under a table. It's always been like, ah, la 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 la, here I am doing my thing, blah blah blah. Fucking dead. Not dead, but grabbed. We're actually gonna save this for last, because this one is right fucking right. So let's actually head back to the other side of the map. You know, the side where the headman is. But I do have trank gun, and I gotta remember that, so I can trank him if I need to. Hell, I probably will trank him on the way back to truck. Okay, the tiles I have to work here. Oh, this is the other side. Wait! These two extracts are so close to each other. I mean, not super close, but... I think I just heard him chomp a tooth, or else it was... Oh my god, this guy's here. Where was the extract over here? Was it further up? Where was this extract? It was over there. Okay. Take my cart over quick. Fuck, I missed. Okay, take me to my loot at the very least. You know, where I was gonna be going next anyways. No? Cool. What a fun enemy mechanic to engage with, by the way. Probably the most fun enemy mechanic in the entire game. I love getting grabbed and hauled somewhere at random. At least it seems that they actually made him carry you way less distance. Because the distance he used to carry you was absurd. He used to pretty much just fucking carry you to the other side of the map every time he grabbed you. This is at least way more manageable, right? I'm not nearly as frustrated as I used to be when he grabbed you. Or else maybe I'm just getting really lucky and he's just being really fucking nice and not carrying me halfway across the map. But I don't really know for sure. Because, yeah, there was a time where I would fucking rage quit if he grabbed me. Because it's like, fuck you off. Now I'm going to have to run all the way back here. And it's just, he's a huge time waster more than anything. And that's so annoying. The first time I encountered him, he was a little scary. Because I didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden, I'm fucking picked up by nothing. And being hauled across the map. And I'm going, what the hell is happening? But once you get past that initial, oh my gosh, he's just agitating. Again, take all complaints with salt, because only 50 hours. How was that sound? We got a basement tunnel. What do we got? Symbol monkey. Crown. Good thing I've got... Good thing I've got, you know, feather drone. So I can bring that up. Let me check my tiles over here and see what we got there quick, and then I will grab him. extract. Got grandfather clock as well. Awesome. I might even just skip out on dinosaur and just take grandfather's clock, but I'm gonna try and obviously greed for them both. I also know that you have to have the grandfather clock standing when you extract now, so that's awesome. I should just use the card, I guess. There's an item up there, but I don't know if I can even get to it. Oh, here we go. I didn't know there was that lip you could run on. That actually makes this tile way better. I used to always be like, why is there a tile that requires you to have double jump or to stack items to get up there? But, 21,000. I'm gonna actually grab this quick and carry it over. I do gotta remember I do not have invincibility drone, so it can and will take damage. I hate that it's just too tall. Like, if I could just carry it over at its standing height, then I wouldn't have to worry about it, but it's too tall of an item. So I actually have to, like, you know, lay it down and shit. But next, let's pop in the basement and grab this, and then I think we just extract. Even if there is, like, another big thing, I don't know if I can get all of that in there. This is worth 24. What the hell? Since when was dinosaur worth so much? I've never had a dinosaur worth this much. Well, it's because I break it, but, you know. Can I even get it up these stairs? Well, please put me down. Please put me down. Holy fuck, put me down! It's even more annoying when he runs the direction you want to go. You better fucking despawn. Because they said that was a big change they made to you. Was to make you despawn after. Clearly not. Because there he is. Okay. He's still just as frustrating as he's always been. Sure, he doesn't carry you as far, which is great, but he's still just... Why? Just why? Who fucking at SemiWorks decided that was a fun mechanic? Enemies are allowed to, like, do things really powerful, but it shouldn't come at the expense of enjoyment of the product, right? The product should still, at its core, be an entertaining product, even if there's an enemy with an annoying mechanic, right? I'm about to fucking trank this guy. What the fuck?! It's so stupid, man! He's fucking fully invisible! How the fuck am I supposed to hit him with anything? Cool! Awesome! Glad I'm gonna lose this fucking run because of this bullshit! What a fun-ass mechanic to engage with! I love getting fucking just picked up and hauled across the map! I love the fact he's fully invisible so you can't even fucking see where to trank him from. And I'm glad he spawns in front of me again! Fix that fucker! And apparently I have an eyeball, which I didn't even know until just this second. I am not looking at him! Holy fucking shit! What the fuck? This is the most bullshit run I've ever been on. And I've been on some runs! And he's gonna do the stupid fucking troll leaving. Christ. I think it's a good place to leave this after I get out of this fucking level. And I will definitely come back, right? I will play this again. Eventually. Probably come back to this run, but I can't play any more Repo today. I can't. After that fucking bullshit, no fucking shot can I... No fucking shot do I have the patience to do another run. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate all the watching. I appreciate. Even if it's not for long, or you never see the end of the episode, or it's just not engaging, right? I still appreciate it that you took the time to at least give it a try, even if it wasn't for you in the end. Thank you for that. Again, I'm not promising I'm back in any long-term way. I'm just kind of have the motivation to kind of make some videos again, right? Just for fun. Can I still do the car? Did I get a big one? I didn't. I guess I won't know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.